So I'm doing a quick video on how I think to best mount this GoPro on a Fox helmet. I haven't really seen any other videos out there that talk specifically of how to do this. I think there's a way where you can get the best camera angle and also have it still be really comfortable. I've seen some other guys like Jackson Goldstone run this setup and haven't really heard anybody talk about it, so I'll throw in a picture of what he did, and I tried to kind of copy that. But basically what I did is, I think the best angle for other people watching is to have the camera right under your visor. Any lower than that, it gets to be a little weird, and then it also can kind of bump into you and drag your helmet down because the weight is down low. The other way to do it is directly on top. I don't think that's the best look for the viewer, because you get a little bit of the visor and then that top angle takes away some of the perspective. I think under the visor is by far the best way to do it, but the problem with mounting it under the visor is that you usually have to mount it directly under the visor, and then when you're riding it, the weight's way out front and it wants to pull the helmet down. So what I did is I tried to mount it on the crown of the head where the weight's centered, but you still get the under the visor look. And the way you do that is one specific part. It's this little angled piece that you can see. You mount it directly onto the top of the helmet like you would with any of the mounting systems, but then there's this piece, this arc piece, that then hangs it down under your visor without it having actually mounted on the visor. So it's not, the weight's not pulling the helmet down, but you're still getting that same angle. And I'll pull it off here so you can see it a little better, and then I'll also link the piece that I got from Amazon to make this happen. But as you can see, it's a bit of a different look, but I think it works really well, and it's been my favorite that I've done so far. It also works on half shells and other more enduro style helmets, but I'm just showing it here on the Pro Frame for the Rampage. And so you can see this piece is mounted right here. You just have to kind of visually line it up, and you know, before you glue it down, make sure it's all centered. And then once you have it, it's super easy. You just put it in there, mount it up, and then you can kind of control the height and the angle. So here and here, the way I found it works best is to run it a little bit down low and just kind of level. So don't tilt it up too far and don't point it down, just run it level right there. And the best part too is that it's not in your line of sight. So a lot of times when you mount it under the visor, it tends to hang in front of your goggles a little bit, makes it difficult to see. With this, it's just enough out of the way, but you still get that angle. So hope that was helpful. This is how I run it. Let me know if you have a better way.